Alvin Randy here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Automokes, and we're currently working on chopping corn here. We got the John Deere 7300 chopper here. At least it was a John Deere 7300 at one time. It appears to now be a silver. Let's see what's here. Usually the gleaners are silver, right? So it's more like a gleaner type chopper now, I guess. Yeah, a little overkill there maybe on the wear. At least I think that's wear. Pretty sure that's what that's supposed to be. There's a few spots where it hasn't quite worn off yet, so I'm not entirely sure if that's wear or if that's like silver dirt. I don't actually know. It's weird. Weird. Same thing for going on up on the pipe here as well. The cab, yeah, is just, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Needs a little help there, if you ask me. Just a little bit. Anyway, I got the Chevy grain truck here, currently using that for the silage here. The Buster's GMC there has a little bit of a problem here with the chopper. It doesn't always want to load from the right side sometimes. I don't know why that is. Maybe have to mention that to Nolan there, see if he can maybe look into that one, but... Though, you know, technically, as far as the bed on that GMC, even for the Chevy, really, too, they're probably not really the right beds for chopping, but, oh well, it works. I seem to recall, everyone, that the John Deere 9000 series chopper kind of has the same problem as well. And I mentioned the first time I seen this mod, everyone, it kind of almost looks like they're built on each other. The 7300 is probably built somewhat from the 9000 series chopper. So like, you know, was it 9100 and so on and so forth, all the way up to the 9800, I believe, is the numbers for that. Yeah, it looks like this mod is exhibiting some of the same issues, so... it's one issue there when modders build their stuff on other mods. You know, if that mod that they're building it from is not error-free, which unfortunately it seems to be, there's a little bit too much up here in Farming Simulator 19, if you ask me. Yeah, you just kind of compound the problems. Not that this maybe necessarily is a problem, everyone. It just, at least if you ask me, it's a bit of an annoyance, because, like, really? We got... you folks are looking at how much field we chopped. This is how much of the field we have chopped, plus a couple passes on the headland up there. That's all we've done. We are running this on a hired worker, by the way, because Courseplay, I don't know what's up with Courseplay. It seemed like it was not going to work with that chopper because it just kept going even though a truck was not there to unload it. So we definitely don't want that happening. That is not good. Speaking of Courseplay, I did update my Courseplay version here again. We're version 6.01.00284 developer. Just updated it here. It was yesterday or day before, I forget. Yeah, it seems like we're getting a good amount of chaff here, though, so that's good. Yeah, chaff out of the grain. That's probably not quite right. Actually, you know what? This truck doesn't actually have a gate on the back that opens, does it? Oh, okay. It's interesting. Like I said again, not really quite the right type of beds for this application. Takes a moment to unload tier 2. Definitely not very quick. Please wait. Still unloading. Still waiting. Wow, that is one really narrow frame under this truck. Oh my goodness. Never really realized that. Interesting. That doesn't actually really seem quite right. I don't know. For those who may be more familiar with the GMC trucks like that, is that actually right? Wow. Yeah, that's a really, really narrow frame. Seems like too narrow to me. Still want to do a little more poking into on this truck here as well, everyone. See once I can figure out why the bed doesn't quite look right. If you look at this bed, I can't quite place it, everyone, but something just does not look right. And yes, I have tried some other color combinations as well. It's again, I don't know if the UV's not set right. We got some texture. I don't really know, everyone. Something, again, like I said, just not quite right with that bed there. I don't know what it is. You know, or if you look at the bed on the Buster's GMC here, I would say, you know, it looks kind of like what you'd expect it to look like. Anyway, we'll give this GMC a try. What I should do, everyone, is buy a cat version here, just to see how well that one works. That would. Oh, speaking of the cat, that's right, everyone. We do need to actually purchase a cat truck. That is, not a cat. If I remember correctly, it does load properly from this side. And the actual fill location seems to be a little more proper on the GMC here, by the way, when you're chopping. If you noticed on the Chevy there, it seems to want to fill right at the very front part of the trailer there sometimes. Not always, but quite often it's filling right at the front of the trailer. I mean, at least it's filling. It's working. Just, you know, visually it's not quite in the right spot. This one seems to be a little more accurate that way. The problem comes when we go to turn around here. Wait while the chopper turns around. You notice, everyone, it detects the truck, but it's not going. It's got the pipe pointing at the truck, but it doesn't want to go. If we get behind it here, it will. Doesn't seem to mind that, but what I've actually had to do here, if we're going to use the GMC here, is we constantly need to stay on... what side? That would be the left side, I guess. We need to stay on the left side of the chopper at all times. So you're kind of not exactly very realistic here doing it that way, but the way it works. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Like I said, I'll have to mention that there to Nolan if there's a reason why it loads from one side but not the other side. It seems kind of odd. Again, I don't know, you know, do you blame the chopper for this? Do you blame the truck for that? I'm not sure. Because obviously we got two mods in play here. Doesn't particularly surprise me, though, everyone, that it doesn't work. Because, again, back in Farming Simulator 17, grain trucks like this, everyone, very, very glitchy, it seemed like, when it came to doing silage for some reason. I don't know why that was, but at least that's the way I remember it in 17. Getting a good truck like this to do silage, it just, yeah, all kinds of problems with them. For one thing, some of them just outright didn't work, and then the ones that would work, they wouldn't fill properly. Like the... Actually, was it this one? I think it was this one here, yes. Back in 17, everyone, the GMC, it would fill part way. It wouldn't fill all the way, so it held, was it 80,000 liters in 17, I think? I remember correctly, that's what it was, 80,000, which is the same here in, at least with this version here, same in 19 as well. It would only get up to like 50. I think you maybe get it to 60 if you really tried hard, and it wouldn't fill any further. At least now it fills all the way. That's good, at least. Just it only fills from the one side. Anyway, got the baler running there as well. That's the 4440. He's probably got a bale stuck on him again. One problem there where he does the headlands first. Nope, he's got himself sorted. Okay. That's where the hopefully the cat truck is going to come into play here in a moment, by the way. Oh, he's slipping again. Okay. We need to go load some bales here. And if I would have been a little more prompt in checking my email here, we could have actually probably tested this a day or two ago. But I didn't check my email to late last night there. And it's like, ooh, Nolan sent us some goodies here to check out. So, yes, we'll be checking those out here in a bit, hopefully. Anyway, we'll read a few comments here in a moment while we're chopping corn, which shouldn't actually take too long in this field. I'll probably throw a Courseplay on it, or at least try to throw a Courseplay on it here at some point, see how that goes. We're going to do a little ourselves here. Magnus was saying that no more console land for me, entering the PC land, getting a gaming PC this weekend, and Farming Simulator 19 steering wheel with side panel, the whole 9 yards. Great videos. Oh, wow. There you go. A nice upgrade there, Magnus. That should be a lot of fun. Now, remember, you do have to sleep as well, at least at some point. You might be able to go a couple days, but I would suggest you try sleeping in between there somewhere. Cody was saying big baler, tiny baler. That bale looks like the standard giant size bale. Bale looks better. The work you've done on it's pretty good. Yes, I'm liking how the baler's turned out here so far. The one thing I do want to try to do yet every one of that baler is maybe see if we can still incorporate the 1.8 meter size bale, because again, that's a little more appropriate for that baler. And a lot of the auto load trailers, at least from what they claim, will load 1.8 meter bales. So if we can get it to work, everyone, it should be fine. It might not work, with all auto loading trailers, but it should work with most. And I think that'd be kind of cool. And, if we can't get it to work, everyone, worst case, we'll make a regular Giants 1.3 meter bale then, which I believe is what it's making now. I still need to do a little more learning here as to how... Oh, wow, you got all kinds of bales stuck in you, don't you? As to how I can accomplish the larger bale here. I think I understand what the original mod was doing, although I haven't quite figured it out exactly how it was getting the larger bale. Because I was looking at the baler here, but I went back and looked at the original zip, which I kept the original zip, by the way. Out of curiosity, oh, this does have a pickup animation on it. Okay, I was wondering that. I, of course, kept the original zip. I didn't delete the original mod yet. I don't do that until I'm usually, all done. And even then, I'll usually keep the original. Let's see what's here. Truck. But, yeah, I was back looking at the original there. It is loading one Lua script file, and that is the stable bale script, which, looking at that script, everyone, I'm having a hard time figuring out how it's getting larger bales from that, because it looks to me like it's just loading standard size bales. So, I haven't quite followed all the references in the script there yet to figure out where it's coming from, but, yeah, we'll try to do a little more digging here yet. There are larger bales in the mod, but yeah, like I said, everyone, I just have not figured out how the mod is loading those larger bales yet. That part I have not figured out. And then, of course, if we do figure it out, we want to make sure it doesn't affect the other in-game balers, because that apparently was the problem with this mod. Not only did it create an odd-sized bale, it essentially broke all the other in-game balers as well, which is just, in my opinion, everyone, completely and totally 100% unacceptable under any circumstances. Another mod should not be overwriting other in-game, especially in-game bale types. That's just not acceptable. Oh, right, I gotta be on the other side. Yeah, right. You gotta remember that. I'm driving the, that's why I was using the Chevy there, by the way, because that one I can drive on the right side. I don't have to worry about it. It doesn't hold quite as much, but... Oh, well. Killen was saying that the 4440 is one I hear people talk about the most. I personally don't like it. I think the cab is kind of ugly. Not a fan of the round front window. I prefer square cabs. Yes, the good old John Deere Soundguard cab. It was quite the thing back in the day, as far as I know. I don't believe the competition really had anything to compete with it initially, as far as I know. And then, of course, later on, then other tractor brands came out with better cabs as well. But as far as I know, if I remember my history here correctly, everyone, the John Deere Soundguard cab, like I said, that was quite the cab back in the day. Ed was saying you're having the worst of luck with mods on this series. Hope it gets better. Enjoying the videos. Well, thank you very much for that, Ed. And yeah, Ed, you make a very good point there. You know, a lot of this has to do. We're using a lot of older, or trying to use a lot of older mods on this series. And yeah, a lot of the mod authors for the older mods, everyone, I don't know. I don't know what to say about them. They should be ashamed of themselves. Put it that way. I mean, even like this chopper here, like, really? Wow. Still not entirely sure what's wrong with it yet, by the way. Is that actually wear, or... the reason I question it, everyone, is because there's certain parts that haven't lost their paint yet. I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm assuming it's wear, but... there is a way to change the dirt color, by the way, so... I don't know if you can have silver. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to have silver dirt if you wanted to, I guess, but... somehow I don't think the mod author would be capable of setting it up. I'm just guessing. I mean... one way we could actually confirm that is actually hop in the chopper just to see where the wear percentage is at. Well, yeah, let's do that here next time we're full. We'll hop in there, see where we're at. Let's see, Nolan was saying put the original script back in and reference it in the mod script XML. And you should get the 1.8 meter bales. The, oh yes, the cat truck there will pick them up. 14 of them. Oh my goodness, they're Nolan. A little OP on that. Wow. Though, a point to make here, Nolan, I don't think that the mod was actually making 1.8 meter bales before. The mod author had it set to 2.6 in the mod, and at least all the other 1.8 meter auto load trailers would not pick that bale up. So again, everyone, like I said, I don't know if it's going to be possible. I'm going to try to look into it a little bit more, and we'll see what we can come up with. Worst case scenario, we'll just leave it to where it's at. It's making bales. They're not the size bales they should be, but it's making bales. They are bales that work. They are bales that will be auto-loaded. They are standard Giants bales, as far as I can tell. Although they are larger capacity. They are 8,000 liters instead of 4. And another 80,000 liters of chaff later. Let's see what's here. Where are we at? Harvester is... that's only 10%. Huh. Okay, everyone. That's only 10%. I don't know. That is interesting. Why does it... it's 10% and it looks like it's lost all its paint already. So yeah, if that said 100%, everyone, I would say this was wear, but... I don't know. Something doesn't seem right there. I might just have to, you know, pop that mod open and see what's screwed up there. Something doesn't seem right. So I'm wondering, everyone, if it's dirt. Because, yeah, dirt, first off, the dirt would show up a little bit quicker. And, you know, the dirt isn't necessarily attached to the wear, so that could be a different value, and it can get dirty a lot quicker. But it's silver dirt? I don't know. Don't know. Oh, I just noticed this doesn't actually have a unload animation, does it? You know what? Let's stop this, because doesn't this have the option here? Can we switch from... ah, yes, grain door. Let's switch to the whole hip side back. There we go. Ah, there we go. Now we got an unload animation. That looks better. Doesn't open very far. I think Nolan said he fixed that. I don't know if I have the updated version here or not. By the way, GMC truck, cat trucks, you can get those all on the Buster's Facebook page, by the way. And like I said, there should be some new Buster's cat trucks here coming shortly, I would assume. Assuming they pass all the testing. Speaking of testing, let's get Courseplay set up and maybe do a little testing. And I think because this truck here only unloads on the one side, everyone, I'm going to set this up with a Chevy. think that'll be a little less problematic for Courseplay, I think. Maybe. And we'll see if we can get this to work here or not. Looks like a good spot to start course recording. We'll see what's here. I might have to arrange this course a little bit because it does kind of go around the other side of the barn there. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, and stop, and save. Let's see, this is field 1, right? I think I called this field 1. Unload chaff. Sure. Seems to make sense to me. And drive course. No combine in reach. Oh, there we go. Waiting until fill level's reached. No. You should be going to him right away. Okay, this is interesting. Waiting until fill level's reached. Apparently it's not detecting that it's a chopper. I wonder if there's something else wrong with this chopper here. Start at... I don't know. Can you set this to 0? You can. That used to be one of the hacks back in the day for choppers. You would just go to the settings here and start at 0%, but that shouldn't actually be necessary. Also, I don't think our truck seems to be driving quite right because the chopper is over there. Ooh, that don't look good. Nope, that does not look good. I think we better just stop him. Yeah, something's not right. Something is not right. Okay, we'll try the GMC here. There should be a way for us to fix what side he's on. At least there used to be any way you could manually set a side so you'd always stay on that side. That's assuming we don't have the same problem with that one anyway. And I did save that, right? I did, yes. Field 1, unload chaff. Okay, drive course. Okay, he's also going to have the same problem, waiting until fill level's reached. Yeah, like I said, it makes me wonder if there's something wrong with that chopper. Because if you remember, we initially tried to get Courseplay to use that chopper, and it just took off everyone. It didn't even wait for a truck. So, the hired worker seems to be working with it, but I don't know. Let's zero this out here. Oh, he's not even going to go at all this time? Okay. That is interesting. Waiting until fill level's reached. 0% doesn't seem to be working with this one. Okay, we seem to be really breaking here. Okay, 7, this might not work. I don't know. We might end up doing this all ourselves here then. That'd be kind of annoying. Let me just get rid of this here because we don't need that on there. Let's see what's here. More. Oh, I see why. Okay. Stop, driver. Driver. Oh my goodness, how do you clear that out of there? Let's see what's here. If we go back to here. That should clear him now, I think. That's our problem. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now if we give it a minute here... Ah, there it goes. Yep, now we switch to the GMC. GMC should be pulling up here, or at least if it drives right anyway. We'll see once. That's hard to tell. Yeah, that's, well, better than the last one did, I think. Game saved successfully. I'm not seeing that error message this time around. He's still not turning quite right, though. Got me a little concerned here, everyone. Oh, my goodness. Back. Was it Ed? Where's your comment there, Ed? You're having the worst of lucks with mods on this series. Oh, you're not kidding there, Ed. Oh, my goodness. What in the world? Oh, he's got it somewhat turned right here now. That's looking better. Seems a little derpy here, though. I'm not sure what's up with this. Okay, well, let's, while we're waiting for that to, you know what? I'm going to leave that open. I know it's a bit annoying, everyone, but I do want to see if an error message pops up so we can kind of, like, stop it right away before we break something too seriously. I want to go to the Busters category here, and like I said, we got some new cat trucks here to check out. We got a square cotton bale one. We got a round cotton bale one. We got just, I think that's just a regular flatbed one there. We, of course, got the grain truck, which I do want to try that here at some point. We got the John Deere round bale auto load. This is supposed to be the one for the John Deere. I think, though, we're going to go for the regular because I think this is the one that's going to work. I could be wrong on that, but we'll find out. We'll get the maximum discounts we can on it here. Yes, put the RDAllen logo on it there, the John Deere logo. Yeah, that should be fine. It's just a bale truck. We don't really need that big of a motor on it. That's interesting. Why, when we buy this, does it pop up an error message for performance textures? John Deere stores a raw format. That's okay, whatever. Circle of death, anyone? That seems a little... Now, I wonder, everyone, is it because we're using a truck like this instead of a tractor and trailer? Because, like I said, remember, if you remember, everyone, a few moments ago, we were kind of saying that, yeah, these trucks like this were always problematic back in 17 for any time it came to chopping. Let's see if we get you a little closer here, see if that'll help you out. Offset seems a little close. How about we set that to like maybe 6? That's a 9-meter header. And the one thing we're going to have to do here as well, let's see what's here. Stop. Now, there should be a control here. At least there always used to be. What side he needs to be on. What? He's really... Where is he going? Oh, my goodness. Maybe they took that setting away here. Because, yeah, there used to be a setting for what side... Okay, not seeing it. It doesn't look like this is going to work here, everyone. So, oh well. So much for that, then. Yeah, because obviously if he's not on the right side, everyone, then it's not even going to work anyway. Oh, well, we'll just let them go, see if they sort themselves out. Let's go check out our new truck here. Because we do have quite a few bales to load over on the field. I don't know how many bales this one held here again. Did it say in the shop? Probably did. I just didn't pay attention. Ah, 30. Okay, there it was. Yep, 30. It doesn't say it on this page, does it? But yeah, I seen it there. It says right there, 30 bales. Whereas this one is 2 bales. 2 bales, that's it? I thought no one said it was 14, but... So I think that's the right one anyway. If this truck doesn't work, then we can try the John Deere version there, by the way. We'll see if that one works. But again, everyone, the other auto-loading trailers are loading 1.3 meter size bales, so I'm just hedging a bet here that this is going to load 1.3 as well. We'll find out. setting a speed record. Ooh, 90, 91, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. Can we get it to 100? Can we get to 100? Oh, come on now. 98, that's it? That's it? Oh, 99. We're slowing back down. And also, we kind of passed our turn a while back there, too. Oh, well. We'll just take this route to the field. Should work just as well. Okay, and verdict. I actually haven't used this at all yet, so I'm not sure what it takes to set this one up. Operating position. Oh, that's easy enough. Boom, look at that. Haha. Bingo. Yep, I'm liking it already. Looks good to me. Also, the bales show up on here. I don't know why they weren't showing up on the other auto load trailer, everyone. I thought maybe, you know, because we had changed the value in the editor to 1.8. Maybe that's why it was not showing up, but they are showing up here, so. Oh, I wonder, is it because they're actually on here? No, they don't have any collision on them. Okay. Per Nolan here, these cat trucks, at least so far, do not use any sort of auto-loading script. They're using in-game function here to load these bales. Of course, using an in-game script. So there's a script that's loading them, everyone, but it's not a third-party auto-load script like some of the other auto-load trailers out there. As far as I know, it's working the same way. Oh, let's see what's here. Where's Baling Technology? These trucks are working the same way that these Flegel trailers work, the round bale and the square bale one. That is why Nolan has created separate versions of each, because you can't have, you know, more than one type on one trailer, I guess. Although there probably is a way to do it if I had to guess, but it probably requires more scripts, so it kind of defeats the purpose, you know. So, yes, in theory, everyone, this particular auto-loading trailer could work on the console. You got one fundamental problem with that, though, everyone. Giants probably does not allow cat trucks on the console, if I had to guess. So that's, yeah, for any console users out there, maybe suddenly start dreaming, forget it. I don't think it's going to happen. You still got a brand problem. You got to remember, everyone, there's a couple reasons why mods might not end up on the console. For one reason, Giants might not have the license to do so. You know, in the case like back in Farming Simulator 17, you couldn't have John Deere mods because Giants didn't have a license from John Deere to use their equipment in the game. So just pick Cat here, for example. I don't think Giants has a license from Cat to use their equipment in the game, so therefore no Cat trucks in on the console. Now you're thinking, well, wait a minute, you can have them on the PC. Yeah, it's because someone else modded it. It's not from Giants. Pretty hard for Giants to stop that. It's a bit of a gray area, if you will, here in this area here, everyone. But that's how it's gotten away with on the PC. There's no need for Giants approval for mods on the PC. Although you can go that route, you can put them on the Farming Simulator mod hub. Okay, we're just going to take these to the sell point and sell them, by the way. Why did I go this way? I don't know. Clearly, I don't know how to get around my own farmyard here. Apparently, that's what that means. But anyway, back to the discussion on the consoles there, too. There's also the reason of if a mod uses any sort of third-party scripts. Now, of course, a mod can make use of any in-game scripts. But when it comes to third-party scripts that are outside of what Giants has created, that's also a no-no for the console. So, for example, any actual auto-load trailer that actually makes use of the auto-load script would be no. Now, again, this particular truck here, it is auto-load, but again, like I said, everyone, it is making use of the in-game script. Whoa. Oh, self-writing. I like that. Okay. Nolan, did you put a self-writing feature in there? Because if you did, I like that. That was, one, I wasn't expecting that to happen, and then it righted itself, too. Cool. Not sure why it did that, but, hey, I like it. Anyway, what were we saying there about scripts? So, yes. No third-party scripts there on the console, everyone. So that, you know, would take out quite a few mods that are making use of third-party scripts. Again, this truck here is making use of the in-game mechanic for loading bales. Which, again, by the way, is why you have to have separate trucks, separate mods for it. And then, you know, maybe one of the biggest reasons why mods might not end up on the console, everyone, something to consider. The mod author has to release it for the console, or at least go through Giants to get it on the console. You know, when it comes to the PC, everyone, the mod author can just throw it up anywhere they want. Let everyone know, hey, here's the mod, check it out, and there you go. Whereas, yeah, so the console, it, of course, has to go through Giants. Transporting position, okay. Unload bales. I don't know, where's it going to unload them? That's my question here. Oh, just unloads right in the deck. Cool, that works for me. I think Nolan said, was it mouse? Ah, yes, okay. Whoa. Whoa, okay. Gotta be careful. We could really break some stuff. So what Nolan did, it is mouse control here, everyone. He put those yellow... You cannot go to that side, huh? Okay. Is there like a button for that? So it always has to unload to the right side then. And yeah, you can just use your mouse there to set where it's going to unload. Apparently, a slight problem with this is if you leave this over here, that's actually where it's going to auto-load the bales. So that's interesting. That's fine. Yep, it can unload right on the deck. That works for the sell point. Okay. Anyway, everyone, whoa, looking at the time here, it is time to wrap it up for this episode here. I guess we're having too much fun with the cat trucks. So, yes, everyone, hope you enjoyed the episode. Comments or questions, be sure to leave them. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.